Hello there. I'm recording this video to launch a particular coaching offering. And so, what I am offering, it's pretty similar to my typical coaching, but this is really tailored to individuals with chronic illness, especially those that experience brain fog. Um, that's what I experience. And it presents unique challenges in connecting with our own nervous systems and connecting with other people. My experience is that contemporary culture is very extractive, and that becomes amplified with chronic illness. And so just navigating the everyday world, navigating even communication with dear friends and partners and things can be exhausting because the way we communicate places so much effort and strain on our cognitive capacities. And what I orient people to is cultivating nourishing ways of relating to our nervous systems and nourishing ways of communicating and harnessing how humans are always co-regulating with each other. Our nervous systems are always impacting each other. And so we can harness those capacities for towards creating ways of communicating that are well nourishing. This isn't something that's aimed at curing anything. It's not a treatment, but it can really support basic emotional, relational well-being, and at least in my experience, help diminish stress and make cultivating mutual support easier. And so the way this would work, typically I would start working with somebody one-on-one, but if you have somebody that you um, want to do this with, it could be um, a friend, whether they're able-bodied or also somebody who also experiences chronic illness. It could be a partner, it could be a family member. But what we do is we start with basic self-compassionate ways of relating to our nervous systems to help us to listen the way our bodies wants to listen. Our bodies want to listen, speak the way our bodies want to speak, move the ways our bodies want to move. And from that place, harmonize towards ways of communicating and connecting that are rooted in nourishment and make it easier to navigate this life and find that shared language that works, find that language that feels good on our system, and start to harmonize with the people around us. So you can cultivate an ecosystem of well-being. So you might start one-on-one with me, and we practice together. You start to find your voice, and then we invite other people in to the work and teach these things in small doses, microdoses of connection, essentially. Um, and when you start to orient to connection in this way, where you look for small doses and you find those moments where it's clear that nourishment and naturalness are available, it becomes easier and easier to recognize those things in your life and grow towards connections that are nourishing. And my goal is simply to be the person who can support you with figuring out how to dance with a nervous system that experiences challenges in a culture that um, doesn't know how to meet people. Um, in nourishing and compassionate ways all that well. I think it's uh, true that it's incredibly countercultural to build a nourishing relational ecosystem, to cultivate a nourishing relational ecosystem. But it's absolutely necessary if you're chronically ill. I think it's necessary for everybody, but it's especially necessary if you're chronically ill. And so I'm here to support that. So yeah, could start one-on-one, could start with a friend or a partner or something. And really getting to the foundations of language, the foundations of connection, and doing so in a way that honors exactly where we are and finds opportunities for how to grow together in nourishing, sustainable, and regenerative ways. And I can, if you're interested in finding out more, um, right now I do, just because I'm just launching this, I want to find at least, I want to offer to at least one client um, the opportunity to receive 3 free sessions, completely free, no expectation of payment. After that, it can be donation based or what I like to call payment as practice based, which the instructions that I offer, the guidance I offer is simply to pay what honors the work we do together without straining your resources to do so. I know it's particularly hard with chronic illness to stay afloat financially. And so I value just having down to earth conversations about that. And I definitely have room for at least one client who can be deeply sliding scale. Um, and and you can always honor the work in other ways that isn't just financial. And in this case, just being a good client, and somebody who dives into the work and is willing to do the work to build a nourishing life for yourself. Me getting to support that and continue to cultivate my practice and business in that way um, would be enough. And you can always honor it by sharing how the work has impacted you. And because the way I design my work is to turn you towards people in your life, I naturally end up getting more and more people end up getting to see my work and see that I humbly show up to what I can offer. So if you're interested, you can reach out through my website or email below. Um, and we can have just a free consult session that doesn't count towards the 3 free sessions. The consult would just be to see if we were a good fit. It can be via Zoom, via phone if you're in the Portland area. Be up to meet in person too. Um, and we'll see if we're a good fit and we can go from there. Again, 3 free sessions, donation based or payment as practice based after that. And I think I have some really cool stuff to offer. Really, it just comes down to offering the right invitations and to you finding your own um, power in cultivating a nourishing ecosystem because it isn't just good for you, it'll be good for the people who are ready to join you in it. That's what I found in my personal experience of cultivating my own life after it fell apart. So I hope this video finds you well, and I hope whatever comes of this is of service to those I work with directly and to all beings, really. Take care.